Today I'm watching Buffy the Vampire Slayer Season 5, Episode 17. The last episode was excruciatingly painful with Joyce passing away and everybody processing it. I think they did a good job of conveying a big concept like death in the show and the no music, and I think they did a good job showing that through visual storytelling, but I was a hot mess throughout the entire episode, just crying from start to finish basically. So I'm hoping this episode is a little bit better. I doubt it will be. I don't know if they're going to go back to more of a, Monster of the Week style episode, if they're going to continue on with Joyce's storyline. We ended the last episode right as Dawn was about to touch Joyce, and I feel like that was a weird place to cut. Like, why would you cut away right at that moment? So I'm suspicious of what Dawn's going to be up to, if she's going to try and bring her mom back. That would be my first guess, is something she would want to do. Obviously, she doesn't want her mom to be gone. Just a heartbreaking episode for everybody involved. It was really emotional and so tough to watch. I'm definitely going to miss Joyce's character. Spike wasn't in the last episode. Glory, Ben weren't in the last episode either, so I'm curious to see what they will be up to, if they'll be in this episode. This season has been insane so far, and I'm very nervous to see what we have in store left for the next few episodes. But thank you so much for sharing and this first time watching with me. If you have any other suggestions for TV shows you think I should watch, please comment below. And if you want to have a say in what movies or TV shows I watch, be sure to join Patreon. And as always, please like, comment, and subscribe to this channel, and check back often for more awesome content.
It's a fine choice. It speaks of your deep feeling for the deceased.
Buffy's picking out coffins. Oh my gosh. Yeah, Dawn is not processing this at all.
Prices are different florists. The funeral home seems to be fairly complete.
Angel's in this? Oh my gosh.
Right before she went in for the operation, we had a talk about what she wanted. In case.
Yeah, I mean, it's good they talked about it, I guess, at some point.
I'm sure she just didn't want to upset you, Donster. Now you better get working on that dinner. You barely touched it.
Yeah, I feel like Dawn wants to be involved, but she's just so young, too.
I'm all phoned out. Will you? Oh, unless it's my dad.
Of course.
Okay, I was wondering if they were going to call him.
Joyce, there will be no gathering? That sounds lame. What are we gonna do?
And Buffy's trying to process all this and put everything together, and oh.
Think what you want. Unbelievable.
Yeah, I think Spike and Joyce had some good scenes. We know they both love soaps, so. But yeah. Yeah. It's just interesting to see Spike grieve, because we don't usually see that. And I see why Xander would be suspicious, thinking he was there for Buffy, but. Oh, man.
The Lord.
And these, slow transitions, fading between Dawn and Buffy and the funeral, and, oh. Can be a tough one, I can tell already. Oh, man.
We can wait if you want. I'm fine. Thank you.
I feel bad that Buffy's all alone now. Willow wants to get out of there, and the house is where her mom passed away. Obviously, I understand that. She doesn't want to be there, but now Buffy's stuck all by herself as well. Did she stand there all day? It's nighttime now. Oh, no.
I'm sorry.
Angel! Angel!
Good. Because I know what I want to do now.
I'm very worried about that's gonna be.
Like a stuffed animal dance. I want to do a spell. I want to bring Mom back.
Yep, I knew that's what she was gonna want to do. I thought she was gonna use her powers to do that. I don't know how, I don't know what that would look like, but now she's trying to rope in Willow and Tara, which I think that's a horrible idea. Oh no.
Well, she got me thinking about how people die all the time, and
This is getting very grim.
Again, I say, huh?
Well, I just think I understand sex more now.
Does she want a baby?
About two bodies smooshing together.
Smooshing, exactly.
It's possible. To bring someone back? They wouldn't have taken an oath if they didn't know they could do it.
I feel like she's taking the wrong message from this speech.
What's tomorrow?
That's exactly what I don't know.
Yeah, it's now going to be dealing with her not being there.
Having to do with Mom.
Tomorrow, the stuff of everyday living resumes.
Yeah, exactly. She's been keeping herself busy and has been focused on her mom.
When I found her, if I had just gotten there 10 minutes earlier.
It wouldn't have made a difference. It didn't sound like, yeah.
Difference. The exact thing they said was probably...
And she's beating herself up over it and thinking she could have stopped it, but I don't think that's possible. Yeah, it's not her fault.
No, but you are strong, Buffy. You're gonna figure this out. And you have people to help you.
I'm glad Angel's here to talk to her and comfort her, yeah. Not the crossover I was anticipating. I thought we'd get a crossover at some point, but not like this. I know they want to get back together. Oh my, a smooch. But nothing's changed from the last time they broke up. Ah, don't play with my heart like this. Oh my.
More minutes until I have to go.
I know they were never really just friends, but it was nice to see that he can at least comfort her and be there for her while she's going through this horrible time. Oh, hello, Ben.
Tell my sister I'm sick of running into her.
I knew they were related.
Glory, I'd like to encourage this interest of yours in the Slayer. It might lead to more information about the key.
Of course she's on board for this.
Understand this. I won't help her find the key. I would never do that to an innocent...
An innocent?
He knows who it is.
You take my lead.
You understand what? When I said it's innocent, I didn't mean that the key is... It's not a person.
Of course not.
Don't explain, Ben. You're making it worse.
Do you understand what's going to happen if she finds the key? How many people are going to die?
Please, I heard nothing.
I can't let that happen.
Yeah, exactly. See you later. Bye.
Age of Levitation. War of the Warlocks.
Is she gonna show Dawn how to do it? Come on. Oh, Willow. She had to know she's gonna try it, obviously. That's why she showed her the book. Come on, man.
And kept off the floor. Most of our more potent texts and potions are all up there.
He's inadvertently telling her where to look. Yeah, exactly. Hidden in plain sight. Yeah, she's trying to sneak down this bookcase.
You got it.
I'm very worried what's gonna happen here. It's not gonna end well. Even if she can bring her back, it's not gonna be the Joyce that she knew and loved. It's gonna be a zombie or something, and...
I hope it's just dirt you're after.
Yeah, Spike.
Don't tell Buffy. I have to get her back. I have to.
She's trying so badly to bring her mom back, which is not possible.
I'm gonna help.
Frickin' Spike, man, come on! I should have known better than you'd be the voice of reason.
Buffy never hears about this, okay? Found out what I was doing, she'd drive a redwood through my chest.
At the very least, yes.
Ben? Oh, God! You pointless, stupid lump! Oh, I hate you! I hate you!
She's literally pulling out her hair. Oh my god.
Hold me.
The key?
Yeah, now Glory knows.
Most highest you.
They don't know who yet, but they're getting close.
Look, we came here because...
It's crazy, isn't it? I mean, I'd swear you were that guy.
Domino's Pizza or Domino's the game?
And you're a vampire, but...
Oh, okay. No, Spike's a vampire right off the bat. Okay, here we go.
No. Now, just because the lights are dim doesn't mean the juice is all gone. What can I do for you?
It's not supposed to be a metaphor for life. This guy, something's off with this guy for sure.
Can you buy it? This egg
If it
or...
was as easy as making an omelet, everyone would try it.
He's got a point there. That's horrible, but true.
Steal the egg from the nest of the demon.
Oh, great. Just add that to the list of things to do. Yeah, no kidding.
Poof. It'll take a while, but she will come to you. Got it?
I really don't like where this is going. Oh, I'm very worried what's going to happen.
But she'll still be my mother. Won't she?
More or less.
That's not comforting. If she does come back, it's going to be, yeah, like Spike said, zombie form or something weird.
Near Tracy Street, the opening's on the left. Can't miss it. Just follow that down.
Why is it always in the sewer?
Just keep in touch now. Let me know how it goes.
Oh, great. Great. It's always good when their eyes turn black. Of course, he's shaking hands with a demon. What did Dawn get into? Oh, no.
Doesn't look so bad.
Oh, my God. What is this thing?
Just be ready.
Hey! Gora! Heads up.
It looks so creepy. It's got 2 heads.
Yes.
Oh, my God. They always do such a good job. Oh, 3 heads. Oh, my God. Yikes.
Spike, come on!
Come on, Bassett!
They look terrifying. Oh, axe to the neck. Get out of there. Oh, of course. Oh, no, 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 no. Oh, no, 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 no. Oh! That's gonna leave a scar. Yikes. It's like, give me that axe back. Give him the chops. Oh, right in the neck. Okay, now really get going. It looks terrifying, though.
Taker of life. God of gods.
This is a bad idea. It's a very bad idea.
Return to me.
Very worried. I'm very worried. And of course, they're gonna cut right there, aren't they? Oh, no.
You had 2 eggs sunny side up. I remember because they were wiggling at me like little boobs. And I want to remember. Done every last bagel. Down to every last everything.
Oh, that's cute.
What? What happened to History of Witchcraft?
Willow, confess.
I don't know, but God, what else did she take? Nothing. I think.
She's a bad liar.
She's coming. She's coming home.
If Buffy destroys the picture, though, but I don't think she knows how the spell works.
Not to Mom, but I need her. I don't care if she...
Oh, no. Oh, no, Joyce.
You have me. No, I don't. You won't even look at me. It's so obvious you don't want me around.
Oh, that's not true. Oh.
You haven't even cried. You've just been running around like it's been some big chore or something.
She's just processing it differently, that's all.
Mess.
Buffy! Oh my God.
Nobody's asking you to be Mom. Well, who's gonna be if I'm not? Huh, Dawn?
Yeah, Buffy obviously feels responsible. Yeah, oh my gosh.
I couldn't let you see me. Oh God, Dawn.
Buffy trying to be strong, as always. And there's the frickin' zombie. Oh my God.
Buffy.
Don't let them in. Don't do it. No, 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 no. It's not Mommy. And gone. Yeah. Oh my gosh. And Buffy knew it wouldn't be who she thought it, like, she knew it wouldn't be her actual mom, but just so excited at the possibility, and then, you know, the cruel ending to have it taken away again. Oh, Dawn. I was worried, like, they were gonna grow apart, but I'm glad they're... Oh, my heart. So tough. I'm glad they're able to comfort each other, and it's just agony. This whole episode is so painful. So that was my first time watching Buffy the Vampire Slayer, Season 5, Episode 17. It was another tough episode for sure. We saw the continuation of Joyce's death with her funeral, and Buffy fully being in, you know, I have to be the strong one, and putting all of her energy into planning and details and worrying about the wording, and, you know, Dawn kind of going the opposite route and not accepting this at all and just trying to bring her mom back. Spike was back in this episode. As we saw, he tried to drop off flowers for Joyce, and just hearing the way he was talking about Joyce got me all teary-eyed, and I was thinking back on the few scenes that we've seen them together, but it seemed like they had their own little bond as well. I know it wasn't a ton of scenes, but any scene now with Joyce after I rewatch this show, you know, when I finish, is going to be extra painful because now we know what happens to her character, and it's just devastating and just a really tough episode to get through, and to see Buffy breaking down in front of Dawn like that, and I wasn't expecting her to slap Dawn. That was completely unexpected, and Buffy always tries to hold in her emotions and be the strong one, but obviously given the circumstances, she just couldn't, and Dawn feeling like she's been pushed away. Buffy pleading with her, saying, like, hey, I'm struggling too. Like, I just lost my mom as well, and this is not easy for Buffy. And, you know, I think Dawn could kind of tell when Buffy was crying like that and saying, I didn't mean to push you away, that it was genuine, obviously. And the shot of the two of them crying on the floor together, you know, as we pull away and just hugging each other. Just such a heartbreaking scene. I had a feeling Dawn was going to pull away and try and do her own thing, and that's what happened. But I'm glad they were able to come back together at the end, and hopefully this brings them closer together and doesn't tear them apart. Angel was back in this episode. We haven't seen a crossover with him for a very long time, so when I saw his name in the credits, I was wondering what was going on. And obviously Buffy told Angel what had happened, and he came down, or she asked him to come back for the funeral, and it was just nice to see the two of them together. And like I said, they've never been just friends, and obviously we see them kiss again in this scene that they had, but just to know what a source of comfort Angel is for Buffy, and to see that familiar face. And for him to, you know, be like, it's not your fault. Like, you know, the paramedic said it wouldn't have mattered if you got there 10 minutes early. She had been gone for a while, and Buffy beating herself up and making herself feel guilty for all these things that have happened, and, you know, running through the situation in her head over and over and replaying everything. And it's not a good path to go down. I think it's human nature. Obviously, that's what we would do. But the fact that she's beating herself up about it, and Angel's there to comfort her, and for Buffy to say, you know, Angel, I want you to stay forever, but then kind of have the maturity to know that that's not a good idea. And after she asks, is like, okay, yeah, like, you should probably go, because if he stays, it's going to lead down the same road we know they can't go down, because nothing's changed since they broke up. And I don't know what that would mean for Angel's character. Would he come back again? Lots of questions. But it was nice to see him back, even if it was momentarily, especially when Buffy is going through such a rough time. And she's like, you know, I didn't think I'd make it through the night. And now her standing there for so long makes sense. She was waiting for Angel to get there. You know, obviously he can't come during the day. I feel like it'll only be a matter of time before Buffy finds out that Spike was the one who helped Dawn. And this guy that they go to, I'm guessing he's a demon, his eyes turned black, and he took a piece of Dawn's hair. I'm very worried that Dawn has inadvertently made a deal with a demon she didn't know what she was getting into. And to just go through the whole episode of her wanting to bring her mom back, and then for her mom to knock at the door. Again, I feel very confident it would have been a zombie. We didn't see much of it. We saw a few, you know, feet walking through the cemetery and the shadow going by the window, but I don't feel like it would have been the Joyce they know and loved and their mom back. It would have been a horrible rendition that nobody could have dealt with and would have had to kill again or something. Like, it would have been horrible. But just the torment for Buffy to see the possibility of her mom being there, to run to the door and open it and be so excited, and then for that exact second for Dawn to rip up the photo because she knows destroying the photo will cancel this spell, and for them to be an empty doorway there. It was just like, oh man, like after all of that, like I'm not saying, you know, Joyce would have been a good zombie and they would have done zombie Joyce episodes for the next 3 whatever. Like obviously that would have ended badly no matter what, and Dawn shouldn't have done it in the first place. It's frustrating to watch as a viewer because I feel like Dawn just wasn't accepting it. And I mean, that's a very natural response, obviously, given the horrible situation that just happened, and just wouldn't let go of this idea of bringing her mom back and was so fixated on that and is, you know, asking Willow to do it. And then freaking Willow gives her the book. Like, come on, Willow, you knew that was a bad idea. I knew she was just trying to help. But obviously, Dawn's going to take this idea and run with it. That's exactly what she does. And then we have Spike taking her to this guy, and he basically lays out the roadmap of what they need, and they get this egg, and they're doing the spell, and after all of that, you know, just to have Buffy open the empty door was heartbreaking. And again, I don't want to see zombie Joyce, but it was just the possibility and getting her hopes up again and then just have them crushing back down. I was like, Dawn, you could have just avoided this whole situation. Yeah, it's a mess no matter what. I could see how Dawn was feeling, but to go through all of this just to have no results, it was heartbreaking also. We saw a little bit of how Giles was processing it. He was just sitting at home basically listening to music and drinking, and that band Candy episode that even Buffy referenced in the previous episode where the two of them, you know, were hanging out and acting like teenagers. And I feel like Giles is definitely missing Joyce and processing it in a different way. I think will process it a lot behind closed doors and kind of keep to himself a lot more. Buffy was definitely expressing how she feels like she has to take care of both of them, and Dawn kind of says like, you don't have to replace mom, and Buffy says like, who else is gonna do it? Like, Buffy's older, Buffy's, you know, gonna be the one responsible for Dawn. Now Dawn's only 14, so Buffy's gonna have to step in and play mom for a little while. Like, it's just a tough situation to watch them try and navigate this, you know, post-Joyce life. And even Buffy saying, like, I'm not worried about today, like I was worried about tomorrow, because tomorrow means another day without her mom and another day where she has nothing but time to think about these things and to go through all the everyday things her mom would have been a part of, you know, and now she's not there. And it's just going to be really tough for a while, and I feel so bad for both of them to go through this alone. They did mention that they tried to reach out to Buffy's dad, and the phone number they had for him isn't in service, and they've left messages. I wasn't in no way expecting him to come rushing home and to suddenly step in and be this amazing dad for either of them, but for him to not know, I think, is painful, because at some point Buffy's going to have that conversation with him. I don't know what Spike thought he was going to get out of this situation with helping Dawn. He says he just doesn't like to see Summer's women be upset. It's like, okay, but you know this is going to end badly. And I know him and Joyce had their own bond, but just, I was half hoping that he would talk some sense into Dawn, or at least distract her, or, you know, comfort her or something until, you know, some time had passed, and not encourage, and not even actively encourage. He's like, well, let's go to the guy who can make it happen. Like, let's set you up with this demon. Like, come on, Spike. Like, just in no way is this a good plan. And it was just like, why would you do this, man? Willow mentions she's trying to spend more time with her mom. Xander is not, but it definitely felt like Anya and Willow are trying to do things that make them feel more alive and more present and just remember the little moments. Like, Willow is now journaling more, and, you know, Anya, after having sex with Xander, is like, okay, this has a little bit different meaning for me now. And at first I thought, okay, Anya wants a baby right away, but it was just the possibility that they could create a life that had more meaning for Anya now that she knows kind of the frailty of life and how quickly it can be taken away. And it was interesting to see kind of this ripple effect after Joyce's passing. Glory knows that the key is a person now. Ben was in this episode as well. I thought he had killed Jinx, but Jinx makes it back, obviously, and Glory doesn't know who the person is, but at least she can narrow it down to a person, which, I mean, is still obviously a massive pool, but it's terrifying that she's getting one step closer to realizing maybe it's Dawn, or maybe she thinks it's Buffy, who knows. But yeah, that was the last thing they need right now, is to have Glory after them even further. that Gora demon that we had. They had to steal the eggs. This show uses practical effects a lot, so it was really cool to see that. Comment below if it was CGI. It looked practical to me, but this, three-headed monster, and it looked super creepy. Comment below if you know how they did it, but just these like giant teeth and Spike trying to kill it with this axe, this like green goo coming out, and even the eggs, as Dawn accidentally drops one, but she goes back for another one and needs it for the spell. But just so reckless, because Dawn could have been injured. Spike is bitten, trying to protect Dawn, and it was just all for nothing. I'm hoping in the next episode, now that Dawn has tried this and hopefully got it out of her system, she's able to not accept it right away, but at least start the process of accepting what's happened to her mom. And just, it's going to be tough for a really long time, and I'll probably be crying in every episode going forward every time they bring her up, but it seems like they're at least trying to move forward now. And again, this episode feels like it picked up right after the last one. Tough episode. I'm very worried to see what the next episode is going to be about and how the rest of the season is going to go. Overall, I don't really know how I feel about this episode. I feel like Dawn was just so fixated on bringing her mom back, and I understand she hasn't accepted it yet, but just to have that hope brought back up and for her to be excited about the possibility and then for that to be taken away again felt extra cruel to Buffy. But thank you so much for sharing in this first time watching with me. If you have any other suggestions for TV shows you think I should watch, please comment below. And as always, please like, comment, and subscribe to this channel, and check back often for more awesome content. Hidden in plain sight. Yeah, she's trying to sneak down this bookcase. Domino's Pizza or Domino's the game? She had to know she's gonna try it, obviously. That's why she showed her the book. Come on, man. Zombie form or something weird. Why is it always in the sewer? Oh, great. Great. It's always good when their eyes turn black. It's like, give me that axe back. Destroys the picture, though, but I don't think she knows how the spell works.